Folks, welcome to Pasadena, California, and the beautiful Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Couldn't pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game. Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught quickly. Worked out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Offense facing 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Tackle is made after 43. Brings up 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4 down territory, but let's see what the call is here. A quick juke to get free. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Gain of 10. 1st and goal. Stanford. That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoring.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Quarterback flashing the speed and that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
7, UCLA, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They try to run it with the option. Hooks play to the back. Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's an option look. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver who's going to bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And this one's going to be spotted down just outside the 40-yard line. UCLA offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Good enough for first down yardage. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Makes a quick catch. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeps the football. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Stanford. And they will claim the second half lead.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. This time a completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Stanford 14, UCLA 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Bruins with 1st and 10 here. And he's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Stop short of the marker after just a short game. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Secondary.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
In the clear at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down.
Another 1st down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with, and I've been impressed with